a service of CNC Worldwide.
CNC Podcasts are a service of CNC Worldwide, brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 member companies with business solutions since 1984. Reaction is still boiling, pro and con, about Rochester Mayor Lovely Warren's Monday night Facebook posting. After the grand jury decision in the Michael Brown shooting case, the mayor wrote on her page that the Ferguson situation began with a young, unarmed black man and an authority figure who had little regard for this young man's life. Her comments quickly became a lightning rod as people vented about whether they were appropriate, were right, or were wrong. Warren finally deleted the post after thousands of comments, but many took offense, including both the brother and sister of slain Rochester police officer Darrell Pearson. The mayor says her disdain for Officer Pearson's killer has not changed, but she is not happy that the officer who shot Michael Brown will not come to trial and that all the evidence will never be heard. The board of a newly approved Rochester charter school still plans to open that school next fall, despite the resignation of the school's 22-year-old founder. Ted Morris, Jr. quit the Greater Works Charter Schools Board Tuesday after admitting that many of the claims on his resume and the application approved by the State Department of Education were bogus. Morris wrote in the application that he was assistant CEO of the Hickok Center for Brain Injury when his title was actually administrative assistant. That and other claims did not hold water when an education writer named Mercedes Schneider began checking into them for her blog. Greater Works Board Chair Peter Kozik, who is an assistant professor of education at Keuka College, has taken over Morris's role in the organization. He says they still plan to launch the school in the fall. Rochester's Jiva Theater has established a scholarship fund in the name of Philip Seymour Hoffman, the actor who died earlier this year of a heroin overdose. The fund honors the Fairport native and will support 2 annual scholarships for acting students at Jiva's Summer Academy program. The goal is to raise $25,000, in addition to funds already in hand. A 54-year-old Rochester man is charged with attempted arson after trying to use gasoline to set fire to the House of Mercy shelter on Hudson Avenue. A 911 call at about 3:30 in the morning brought police and firefighters to the building at 725 Hudson. There they found evidence of an attempt to set the building's entrance on fire with gasoline. After an investigation, they arrested David Charles Foxluger in the vicinity of the shelter. The Rochester Arson Task Force says that shelter was full of sleeping people when Foxluger allegedly tried to set it on fire. He's being held in the Monroe County Jail. One of the suspects in a Greece home invasion jewelry robbery is also a suspect in an earlier home invasion. Authorities say Clarence Lambert, a suspect in the October 7th robbery in Greece, is also a suspect in a September home invasion. Police say Lambert and a man named Earl McCoy forced their way into a home demanding the money, the drugs, and a gun. It turned out they had actually hit the wrong house and the things they wanted weren't there. Both men are in the Monroe County Jail. A soldier from Geneseo is dead after a car crash at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. The Army's 82nd Airborne Division says Specialist Nathan Wolfson died in a single-car accident. The 22-year-old was a paratrooper who'd been on active duty for a year and a half. He was said to be admired by everyone in his unit. Your next CNC podcast is whenever you click on one of these pages and catch one. We post updates as necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.